Hey, what's up my YouTube friends? I've got another multi-tool review for you today. Nextool 19-in-1 multi-tool, and I'll also show you this bit kit. Your multi-tool will arrive in a box like this. It also comes with this belt pouch, which has a belt loop there, and it's Velcro. We've got needle nose pliers, regular pliers, wire cutters, hard wire cutters, strand wire cutters, scissors, knife, metal file, diamond coated file, the saw, we have a ruler, an awl, a slotted screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, crowbar, wire stripper, bottle opener, another slotted screwdriver, and a can opener. Alright, so that's all of the tools according to them. So that's a pretty comprehensive tool set. They really try to give you everything except for a serrated blade, which I'm okay with because it's hard to get serrations right. I'd rather have just a separate rescue folder for my serrated needs. So yeah, this will cover a lot of bases. This has one-handed opening on a knife blade. Now the four longer tools, they lock up using those liner locks. All right, so it's got four long tools. Here's the saw. Doing some test cuts on a piece of wood. This is a fast, aggressive saw. All right, I could go all the way through, but... Okay, so there is the test cut. And as you can see, it's just a very fast and aggressive saw. It did that in no time at all. Alright, the file is three-sided. You have crosshatch texture, you got some teeth there, and you have diamond coated on there. Right, so you can smooth things out. You can smooth out anything from woodwork to metalwork. Now you have a carving you want to smooth out. You can also use that on your nails if it becomes necessary. The file is also excellent for striking a fire steel. So that's useful. Now, usually I would use the spine of the saw, but in this case, that part of the file actually strikes just more efficiently. So, there you go. But I hope you're all doing well these days, enjoying what is left of your freedom for such time as it may last. Plain edge knife blade. There you go. Alright, so out of the box it was definitely paper slicing sharp. Alright, piece of a box. So if you had to, utility knife function. I got stretchy bike tire tubing if you wish to make like Ranger bands. There you go. Here's the scissors on paracord. They do very well. Cutting through a strap. These are excellent scissors. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Cut through that pretty easily. People ask if it can cut a zip tie. Yes, it does. I got an easy piece of wire. Easily cuts it. Okay, much more difficult wire. This is 3-strand cable wire that some people have to cut on the job. Alright, so let's do this thing. There you go. And one use of the pliers, at least the needle nose portion, like I said, this is 3-strand wire, so if you need to reach in and pull one out. Another use of this, I got this utility knife here. It has the snap off blades, and it doesn't come with anything to snap them off, but you can firmly grip things. Alright, snap. Oh, it didn't even snap along the perforation, it just snapped it, but get that last part. There you go. So you can reach in, do some surgery. These are spring loaded and just has all the typical uses, right? You can, if you need to hold something in place like so, turn it, turn something, got your pliers. Now that tool right there, they list as a strand wire cutter. All right, well, this could definitely be used as a wire bender and possibly a crimper. This is the bit holder. It has a Phillips on this end and flathead on this end. And if you need more bits, Nextool just came out with this. You get all these in this Nextool bit kit. All the different sizes of Phillips. You got the flatheads. You've got T6, T8, all right, T10. And they actually do fit in my Leatherman Wave as well. So these shorter tools, right, they have a little notch there. And they have this piece of metal which flexes. So you can listen. Right, hear how it kind of snaps into place. So that is not a hard lock, but it does give a significant amount of resistance. Got an Emerson knife here, pivot screw. Let's loosen it up. So it's pretty loose. Let's tighten it back down. How's that? That's a little tight actually. Alright, there you go, Super Commander. Alright, so you got that, and of course that's reversible. Alright, so you got those drivers and the driver on the opener. Bottle opener. There it goes, buzz for you. Now this also has a wire stripping notch. And it has a flat head at the end. And a can opener. It's my favorite type, right? The hooking or pulling style can opener. Alright, I'm left-handed, but you're probably right-handed, so let me just pierce the can. Alright, so there you go. I have no doubt that it can do its duty. You can also use these as kind of a package opener, cutting tape on a box, for example, and just general scraping chores. And you got this tool, which they call the crowbar, right? They mean like pry bar. So they showed it, you know, you can open paint cans. I don't have a paint can, but you can just work it into anything that you need to pry, right? I mean, it's always useful to have a little pry bar. All right, now keep in mind, right, there's going to be stress at the pivot point, so I usually pinch up and hold it like this, right, to not stress it out. But yeah, a little prying tool, it's always useful. You see it has ruler markings there. I think that's if you need to measure your fish if you're fishing, but you could measure this. So that's useful. Here is your awl for all your piercing needs. It's for puncturing or piercing leather or other materials. It has a sewing hole there, right? So anything you need to punch through, it'll do so. So what are the highlights of this tool? Well, the one-handed opening on the knife blade works very smoothly. It came sharp, it locks up securely. That saw is fast and aggressive. It's very good for making stop cuts in whittling or for notching. The file, they actually gave you a real three-sided file. And the scissors, those are top-notch. Those will cut paracord, cloth, anything you need. Those scissors are equal or better than the scissors on my most expensive multi-tools. So the four bigger tools, well, Bug wanted to be on the video. The four longer tools, I mean, that kind of makes or breaks everything. And the four longer tools, they did an excellent job. Right? As for the shorter tools, those are kind of a bonus, you know, maybe you need to open a can, open a bottle. Yeah, sure. Okay, final thoughts on this. Well, I believe the current price is around $55, kind of the standard price, but I swear I've seen this on sale for $45 or $35. So let's just say you could find it on sale. If you found it on sale for $35, would I recommend it at that sale price? Absolutely, right? My Leatherman Surge, I think they're going for about $100 now, right, or more. So if you could get this for about a third the price, is this 1/3 the quality? Well, no, it's much more than 1/3 of the quality, because with multi-tools, like everything else, there's a point of diminishing returns where you're paying more and more money for smaller and smaller incremental improvements in quality, right? So what I'm saying is that, you know, you cannot expect necessarily the ultimate tool for $35, but it might just be the sweet spot that fits your particular budget.